Question number 1. Which operating system is not supported by Mongodb? Valid point. Whose is true?
Question number 2. What is the purpose of the find method in Mongodb?
Nice work. You chose to query documents in a collection, and it is correct. Question number 3. Which consultation language is used by Cassandra? Excellent. Cassandra Query Language is a brilliant choice. Question number 4. What is the interactive shell for Mongodb called? Solid response. Mongosh is a valid choice. Question number 5. Which command is used to start a Mongodb server? Nice selection. Mongodb start is the correct and valid answer. Question number 6. Correct syntax to create a collection in Mongodb. Well picked. Create a collection is the correct answer. Question number 7. Mongodb stores data in structures referred to as. Good thinking. Collections is the right answer. Question number 8. Which type of database is Mongodb classified as? Nicely done. Document-oriented database is a solid answer. Question number 9. What is the maximum size of a Mongodb document? Well done. 16B is the right choice. Question number 10. The project in Mongodb works for dash document. Right again. Choosing a field is a valid answer. Question number 11. Which of the following is not a NoSQL database? You got it. Your choice SQL is right. Question number 12. What does Mongodb use as a storage basic unit? Great thinking. Documents is the right choice. Question number 13. What is the default port number for Mongodb? Sharp thinking. 2T717 is the right choice. Question number 14. What is the default port for Mongodb server? You chose 2717, and it is correct. Question number 15. How do you perform a text search in Mongodb? Great job. By using a text index is the accurate answer. Question number 16. What is the query language used in Mongodb? Strong choice. Mongodb query language is the right answer. Question number 17. Mongodb stores data in a typed document dash. Right choice. Bison is the best answer. Question number 18. What is Mongoose in the context of Mongodb? Bravo. An autumn library for Mongodb and Node. JS is the answer. Question number 19. Initial release of Mongodb was in the year. Clear logic. Your choice 2009 is sound and 100% true. Question number 20. What is the node? JS in relation to Mongodb. Good job. Your answer and execution environment JavaScript to create scalable applications works well here. Question number 21. Mongodb documents use dash for storing data. Well reasoned. JSON is the correct choice. Question number 22. What does the Mongodb find function return? Smart pick. A cursor is the correct choice. Question number 23. Command to search for documents in Mongd. Excellent choice. Find is the right answer. Question number 24. How does Mongodb ensure high availability? Correct. Replication is the right answer. Question number 25. Mongodb indexes use a dasher data structure. Exactly. Map makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 26. What type of data model does Mongodb use? Perfect. Document-oriented is the correct choice. Question number 27. Command that allows access to Mongo shell. You're right. Mongosh is the correct answer.
Question number 28. What name is given to columns in Mongodb?
On track. Fields is the correct answer. Question number 29. Mongodb, where do you keep your documents? Correct response. Collections is the most accurate answer. Question number 30. Which one is correctly explained Mongodb?
Smart move. Is a NoSQL database is an accurate answer.
Question number 31. Mongodb data store is a container for Dash.
Right again. Collections is a valid answer.
Question number 32. How can you limit the result in Mongodb?
You got it. Your choice using the limit method is right. Question number 33. Which type of NoSQL database is Mongodb? Nice selection. Document-oriented is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 34. How does Mongodb handle large data sets?
Correct response. By using horizontal scaling is the most accurate answer.
Question number 35. What is the role of -id in Mongodb?
Excellent. It's an automatically generated unique identifier is a brilliant choice.
Question number 36. What is a capped collection in Mongodb?
Nice work. You chose a collection with limited size, and it is correct. Question number 37. Command to create a database in Mongodb. Correct. Use is the right answer. Question number 38. Collection is a group of Mongodb dash. Well picked. Document is the correct answer. Question number 39. What kind of NoSQL database Mongodb is? You're right. Document-oriented is the correct answer. Question number 40. How do I do a simple query on Mongodb? Strong choice. By using the DB collection. Find command is the right answer. Question number 41. Documents are stored in Mongodb called. Well done. BSON objects is the right choice. Question number 42. What does CRUD stand for in Mongodb? Excellent choice. Create, read, update, delete is the right answer.
Question number 43. In Mongodb, the equivalent of table is?
Sharp thinking. Collection is the right choice.
Question number 44. What are the Mongodb CRUD operations?
Solid response. Insert, find update, remove is a valid choice.
Question number 45. How to use the hint index in Mongodb?
Perfect. Use the hint method in the query operation is the correct choice.
Question number 46. Platform for MongoDB in the cloud.
Clear logic. Your choice atlas is sound and 100% true.
Question number 47. Why is indexing important in Mongodb?
You chose to improve query performance. And it is correct.
Question number 48. Identify the issue Mongodb-start.
Great thinking. Incorrect command format is the right choice. Question number 49. Which language is Mongodb written in? On track, C++ is the correct answer.
Question number 50. In Mongodb, what is a record called?
Well reasoned. Document is the correct choice. Question number 51. What is the main utility of Mongodb?
Exactly. Store data flexibly and scalable makes sense. And it is right choice.
Question number 52. What is a compound index in Mongodb?
Smart move. An index on multiple fields is an accurate answer. Question number 53. Which command is not used in Mongodb?
Valid point. Table is true.
Question number 54. What is Mongodb primarily known as?
Great job. Document-oriented database management system is the accurate answer.
Question number 55. Who and when did Mongodb be invented?
Nicely done. Dwight Merriman, Elliot Horowitz, Kevin Ryan, M 2009 is a solid answer.
Question number 56. Mongodb index using data structure.
Right choice. Map is the best answer.
Question number 57. What type of database is Mongodb? Smart pick. Document-oriented is the correct choice.
Question number 58. What is a primary key in Mongodb?
Bravo. -ed field is the answer.
Question number 59. 2 ways to connect a Mongodb bead.
Good thinking. 1. Shell 2. Compass is the right answer.
Question number 60. Which best describes of Mongodb?
Good job. Your answer document-oriented DBMs works well here.
Question number 61. Point out the correct statement. Excellent. Mongodb is classified as a NoSQL database is a brilliant choice.
Question number 62. Mongodb stores documents in Dash.
Right choice. Collections is the best answer.
Question number 63. Show a NoSQL operating program.
Exactly. Mongodb makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 64. How is data stored in Mongodb?
Well done. In Sun documents within collections is the right choice.
Question number 65. A record in Mongodb is a dash. Smart pick.
Document is the correct choice.
Question number 66. What is embedding in Mongodb?
Nice selection. Storing related data within a single document is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 67. What is supported by Mongodb?
Excellent choice. BSON is the right answer.
Question number 68. What is indexing in Mongodb?
Smart move. Optimizing database searches is an accurate answer. Question number 69. What does Mongodb stand for?
Clear logic. Your choice humongous database is sound and 100% true. Question number 70. How does Mongodb store data?
Nicely done. In documents similar to JSON objects is a solid answer.
Question number 71. What is a Mongodb database?
Well picked. A group of related documents is the correct answer.
Question number 72. Which item is not NoSQL DB?
Solid response. SQL Server is a valid choice.
Question number 73. When was Mongodb founded?
Good thinking. 2007 is the right answer.
Question number 74. Das full form in Mongodb.
Well reasoned. Data as a service is the correct choice.
Question number 75. Port number for Mongodb.
Nice work. You chose 27.13 and it is correct. Question number 76. Who invented Mongodb?
You're right. Dwight Merriman, Elliot Horowitz, and Kevin Ryan in 2009 is the correct answer.
Question number 77. Mongodb is written in.
Perfect. All of the mentioned is the correct choice.
Question number 78. Mongodb is noscli dash.
On track. Document store is the correct answer. Question number 79. Mongodb was born on.
Valid point. 11 February 2009 is true.
Question number 80. What is Mongodb?
Great thinking. A NoSQL database is the right choice.
Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Sharp thinking. Contact Narayan Changder is the right choice.